Good afternoon, Hattiesburg. Thanks for joining us for this COVID-19 and City News Briefing for Friday, January 21st. We'll start with today's numbers. These are system-wide numbers for both Forest General Hospital and Mary Health Wesley. In our community today, between both hospitals, we have 133 people who are positive for COVID. And of those 133, 20 are in the ICU, and the 20 in the ICU, 9 are on ventilators right now. As you can see, we've continued to see an increase. We still haven't topped out yet. We're actually getting into that. We've actually surpassed last winter's peak, and we're now creeping toward what we got to in Delta. While Omicron is not as deadly as Delta, when you have as many people that we have, and we'll go over this in a second, that are getting sick, a certain percentage of those are going to end up in the hospital, particularly if they are not fully vaccinated and boosted. So that number continues to rise. So of the 133 who are in the hospitals today, 58 were fully vaccinated. Of the 20 in the ICU, 7 were fully vaccinated. Of the 9 on ventilators, 2 were fully vaccinated. And again, the definition of fully vaccinated is 2 doses. For many of these folks, those 2 doses came a year ago, and they weren't boosted. And so that obviously creates a situation where they're not able to fight off the COVID, especially this variant as well. So compared to a week ago, hospitalizations are up again from last Friday, gone from 106 to 133, and ICU is up by 1 as well. We've had 1 new death in Forest County, bringing the total now to 268 in Forest County and 142 in Lamar. New cases today, Forest County had 243, Lamar County had 193, and actually yesterday we had Forest County had over 300 in one day. So we really at some point hope to see these numbers go down, but it continues to just, we're seeing these couple of hundred a day still. Our 7-day average, this is the number of people that we're averaging per day of new cases over the past 7 days. So Forest County is averaging 211 cases, new cases per day over the last week. Lamar County is averaging 171.57 new cases per day over the last week. And compared to a week ago, on that 7-day average, Forest County is up from 189 to 211. Lamar County actually dropped a little bit from 179 to 171. The inside 14-day number, this is the number of people who have tested positive in the last 2 weeks. Forest County 2803, Lamar County 2460, so 5,263 people in our metro area have tested positive in the last 2 weeks, and that number continues to go up every day. And until this number starts to go down, you're going to continue to see our hospital numbers rise as well. A couple of notes on the vaccination front. Obviously, people going in to get their first dose, it's a good sign. We had 68 more people go in Forest County on Wednesday. But what we're also seeing is the number of fully vaccinated isn't really moving anymore. And I would encourage you, if you did go get 1 dose of Pfizer and Moderna, to go get that second dose. Go ahead and finish the job. Having 1 dose is only so effective, and so we really hope that people go and complete that vaccination. In Lamar County, we had 54 people go in since Wednesday to get theirs, but again, their number of fully vaccinated is kind of staying the same over the last several days. Just a reminder that if it's been 6 months since your second dose of Pfizer or Moderna, or it's been 2 months since your dose of J&J, it's time to get a booster shot. That can help really protect you from serious illness. Speaking of boosters, tomorrow from 8 to noon, we'll be at Roy Community Center. Hattiesburg Clinic will be doing a booster shot clinic. It'll have Pfizer, Moderna, and J&J. You do need to bring your vaccine card that says you are fully vaccinated. There's no appointment needed. It's first come, first served. There's no cost to the patient, but please, 8 to noon is a good opportunity for you to come and go ahead and knock that booster out and protect yourself and your family. Also, this week, the covidtest.gov opened up, and so you can order up to 4 at-home COVID tests for your family on this website. Our family has ordered some already, and so covidtests.gov, you can order up to 4 free at-home COVID tests, and they'll ship to you, they say, within 7 to 12 days. One thing that I noted on my Facebook page yesterday is that we are, in the first 20 days of January, we've already seen 30 auto burglaries in the city of Hattiesburg. 24 of those 30 auto burglaries, the cars were unlocked. Another 5 had no signs of forced entry. And also, we had 14 or 15 guns stolen in those 30 auto burglaries. I can't express to you enough how important it is to just do some basic things to park smart. Remove your valuables from your car, lock your vehicle, take the keys with you. Those three things, I mean, auto burglaries are a crime of opportunity. When you go and just do some basic things, it really helps not only protect you and your property, but also protects neighborhoods, helps our police from keeping crime from happening in our city. So again, park smart, remove your valuables, lock your vehicles, take your keys with you. That's really going to help protect yourself and your property. I also want to remind you that we're expecting to have some really cold weather over the weekend, with lows getting down to in the 20s. We don't anticipate the weather to deteriorate in terms of like freezing rain or snow. That could change, of course, but right now that's not in the forecast. But obviously, we push this thing of not doing dumb things, and taking care of yourself. So stay indoors during the worst parts of the cold. Make sure your outdoor faucets are secured with some sort of cover. Let hot and cold water trickle or drip at night from a faucet. Learn how to shut off water valves if your pipe bursts. Check on the odor in your neighborhood. Really important here, bring your pets inside. It's going to be too cold for them to stay out. So, do the right thing and bring your pets inside. Finally, your act of courage. Today is January 21st, and it was 5 years ago today that we had an EF3 tornado go through the southern and eastern parts of Hattiesburg. And that morning we lost 4 of our fellow citizens. Simona Cox, David Wayne McCoy, Ernest Perkins, Cleveland Madison. All 4 individuals were lost during that tornado. Each year we speak their names so that their stories, and the families that still grieve them will not be forgotten. We also continue on the task of rebuilding neighborhoods that were adversely affected, and there were many that were adversely affected. We also think about and continue to work on reconstructing those facilities that were damaged and destroyed, mainly Fire Station Number 2 and Timberton Park. While dealing with FEMA has continued to be a challenge, we are committed to the return of those facilities for those neighborhoods, even if it means the city ends up shouldering much of the financial cost. Because if we learned anything 5 years ago, in the days and weeks following the storm, it was that we as a community, when we come together and put our minds to something, can do anything. So as you go into the weekend, remember to wash your hands, take care of yourself, wear a mask when you're around others, get your vaccine, get your booster. Most of all, be kind. Have a great weekend.